What's up, everybody? Eddie Soundhead back again with another episode of NASCAR Heat 2 Career. And today, as you can see, we changed up the truck design a little bit. Now we got a different paint scheme on it, a beautiful blue color on it, as well as running it on the Ford body. Even though we run for a Chevrolet team, I think the Ford body looks the best of the three trucks, so we went with that. And today, we have a race at Atlanta, so let's get right to it. All right, we're here at Atlanta. Not expecting too much out of qualifying. Probably going to be the same situation as Daytona, where we finish or qualify 32nd, which is last place basically. But look at this beautiful truck. So yeah, let's just go give it our best. All right, again, same deal. We're going to be 32nd, and there it is. Not surprising at all. Truck's pretty slow all by itself. I actually managed to get a little bit of damage even because a couple of trucks were running in the back of me. And I would run to the front of a couple of them in the corner. But alas, we still qualified dead last. But I'm confident that we will be able to make up some space. Some spaces, and we're underway. So let's get right to it. Just going to jump down the line. That would be a penalty in real life, but not in the video game apparently, as well as the double line rule. I think that'd be cool to implement those if you want a super simulation style thing with realistic rules and whatnot, but hey, maybe that's just me. So getting a good run off the corner there, getting in some of the draft of Chastain there, and have Boyd in front of us, and just gotta sort of be careful in these corners. You can get some of these guys that get stuck on the outside. The tri-oval seems to be a good spot to try and make a pass on some of these guys, and I'm gonna try that. The key is just to not run into the sides of the trucks outside, and you never want to be on the outside in that tri-oval because the AI do not like follow a uniform line through there. They just like jerk the wheel and they'll like slam it right into you. That's one of the things that I think could be worked on a little bit with this game, is how the AI just really they don't follow a line like a real life driver would in a tri-oval. So, or dog leg, I guess you would call it. You know, the front, that part right here where we're at right now. So that's just one thing I think could be improved on. But so far we're doing all right. 3 laps into a 4-lap stage. We're up to 24th. For smart in the corners, we shouldn't have too hard of a time getting up towards the mid-pack here. So I'm not too worried about this truck as much as I was in the last episode at Daytona. Qualifying's a little harsh, but once you actually get in the race and you get in the draft with some of these guys, it's not so bad. So get to the outside of Jennifer Jo Cobb here. I don't like getting on the outside for that reason right there. Went up the track. That could cost you late in the race, and we don't want that. So don't like being on the outside. I want to try and get to the inside as soon as possible, and I'm going to try squeezing down there, and I just barely make it in front of Jennifer Jo Cobb, right behind Joe Nemechek, front row Joe. You know, it's good to see Joe Nemechek still racing after all these years, and that is the end of the first stage. We're up into 23rd, right behind Joe Nemechek, and that's a good race right there. Joe Nemechek, one of the familiar faces around NASCAR for a long time now. Got a lot of love for Joe. John Hunter needs a little work, but hey, I ain't a hater. So we are back underway. Gotta get up to speed. I'm gonna get passed probably by a couple trucks on the outside. Get up to speed seems to be where the hard part is, man. Once we get up to speed, we can pass trucks fairly easily as long as we stay on the bottom. But man, those first 2 corners trying to get up to speed is rough. And, bumped into Jennifer Jo Cobb a little bit there. That's going to tear up the front end just a little bit. And, you know, I can't help but think about it, and I was going to try and just kind of focus on this race. But obviously, if you're watching this will probably come out Wednesday. We lost Robert Yates the other day. He passed away. I believe he was 74 years old after a battle with cancer. And as I get to the inside of Quapple here, sorry, I'm trying not to distract myself too much from this race, but that bummed me out. You know, cancer is a horrible disease, and It's a shame to see somebody else, especially somebody who was as great of a person as Robert Yates, get it. And just very sad, very sad. So rest in peace, Robert Yates, and my condolences are with the Yates family. Terrible loss. Terrible loss. We are 3 wide here. Try and bring the mood back up a little bit, although it really was a rough day the other night with all the horrible shootings going down in Las Vegas. And Tom Petty, legendary rock and roller, passed away. That was a real terrible loss. So I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've been a little bit down in the dumps. But you know what? You got to pick yourself back up sometimes. And we're going to get to the outside of Gilliland and make a move to the top 15. So let's focus back on this race now. Let's see what we can get done here. If we could finish in the top 10, I'd be happy. The outside, barely going to get there, and might get him off the corner if we can get the momentum. No, not really. This is right where I don't like to be because of that movement right there. Did you see that? If you didn't see it, rewind and watch the move that the 46 makes when he comes through that that first sort of dogleg section of the tri-oval there. They get really sideways. Anyway, so we're going to take 2 tires, actually, and we're going to take 1 can of fuel. We do no repair, and that'll probably only set us back a couple of spots, as it does, 3 spots. And not bad. Not bad. So let's get it back going here. And he's second now. Green flag out in the air. We are ready to go. We've got a couple of laps left here. Looks like we got 7 laps left. We can get it done in 7 laps, I think. If we got to get to 10th, we got to pass about 10 trucks. We're going to steamroll these guys on the outside. Look at that. Freight train them on the inside. The outside line got left out to dry. I don't know what happened there. The Myatt Snyder guy with the greatest name in all of NASCAR history. He looks like he held everybody up out there, and we're going to get to the outside of Timmy Hill. Try to. We won't get there. We'll try his inside here in the dogleg. And we actually will get to it, so we're going to have to draft off of Tommy Joe Martin, right? Excuse me, I am so sorry. Haven't been feeling the best either. Man, killing me over here. Inside of Tommy Joe Martin's now, going in the corner. Is that Tyler Young in front of us, I believe? I can't remember. I still haven't learned these guys' first names. You know, as often as I watch the Truck Series, I don't ever miss a Truck Series race, and I still don't know some of these mid-packers' names. I really should learn those. But we're getting into the corners pretty good here, getting good drive off, and through the center really is where we're really gaining on these guys. As long as we get through the center good, you can get a real good draft. I almost interrupted myself there. But man, the FPS is still being kind of shady sometimes, and I don't know why. I use OBS to record this, so it tends to show up a little bit more on OBS when I'm recording through games that were recorded with OBS. That probably didn't make any sense at all. Then the caution is out. So that's probably going to send us into overtime. We're not going to pit. That's interesting. But yeah, I'm sorry if that FPS issue is weird. I played on the PC. Like I said last episode, the game runs flawlessly for me through my own eyeballs. The recording shows up a little funky sometimes when those little stutters happen. So I apologize for those. Hopefully it's not too horrible. And man, we just steamrolled everybody on the outside again. Held them up. Whoever that was. Well, now we only got to pass 2 trucks to get there, and we got 2 laps to do it, so not bad. All right. I can do this. Just got to focus. You got to have 3 good corners anyway for the rest of this race. Let off here. We can gain on Gilliland big time here. Oh, that was a beautiful corner. So now we'll get the draft, and we might be able to get Gilliland into turn 1 if we can get to his bumper. We're going to try it. We're there. Clear Gilliland. Oh, no, I blew it. I choked. I choked so hard. Oh, I went up the track. So, oh, what an idiot. What an absolute moron I am. What a dumb man. I'm trying to his outside. Well, there goes the top 10 dream team there. That's over with now. Come on, this is the same exact deal as what I said I don't want to be, and that's why! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Why? Why? That's exactly what I hate. That's exactly what I was trying to explain. That exact scenario. That pisses me off so bad. I'm laughing about it, but that really is the most annoying thing in the world when they just come up into you like that. So we get 12th. I guess it's not a bad finish, but I really wanted to get to that top 10. We're not going to get our incentive thingy now, but I don't really care about that if I'm honest. So we'll come away with the 12th place finish. God Motorsports give us 7,500 payout. Brings us up to $415,000. We are ninth in the chase standings. Not bad. So, all in all, decent race. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't phenomenal. Just decent. Christopher Bell is impressed with my driving, evidently. Thank you, Christopher Bell. And, yeah, I'll see where we're going next here in the truck series. Actually, we're not going anywhere in the truck series. Xfinity race. Got a hot ride for the Xfinity race. All right, well, fair enough. We'll give that a shot next. So thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next one.